Hi, in this video I'm going to run through our procedural brick shader and set up a cartoon feel for you. Okay, so let's make a start. Let's start with the chimney. So I've got a standard shader on here, just a default, so I'm going to change that to the Tech procedural brick opaque, and you can see it's got some weird colours on there originally, just so you can see what you're doing. Okay, so let's set the scaling to create the brick. So if we go about 8 that way, in the U and in the V, come down to see what we get. Yeah, about that, about around 19. So let's make 19. Okay, so also on the brick size you have your mortar gap across and down, so you can adjust that how you want it. Okay, so let's change that mortar color to white, and we'll change the two brick colors. Looks a lot better. Okay, now you can see this brick edge raise. You can see if you turn that off, it's just flat color. But when you turn it on, it gives a sort of like a false perspective and 3D sort of bump map on it. So we can increase the elevation, ramp up to 1, and then the thickness is, if you see, you can pull them round and adjust the thickness of the edge of that map. Okay, so yeah, something like that. It's good. Okay, so let's now start on the roof. So we've got the roof here. Again, change that to a opaque and zoom out a little bit. So here, let's change the colours. Okay, now on this one I don't really want any mortar gap if I can help it, so let's shut that down to 0 as best we can. Actually, I might change that mortar colour to that same colours I'm using the tile. Okay, with the tiling side of it, let's go around 10 across and down. Let's go, yeah, close to about 12. Okay, and we don't want so much elevation. There we go. That looks a bit better. Let's pull those down a bit. Let's pull those down. In fact, I think that low could be nothing. Okay, that looks okay. A bit too much there. Okay, so now we've got our roof, and let's try the wall. Again, change that to the Tech. Go to about 8. About 19 looks good. Change our colours. Let's go with those pre-colours I've picked. Change the mortar to white. I think we need a bit thicker mortar gap there. Okay, and let's ramp that elevation up to 1. What you can do on here with the elevation, oh, sorry, that's you can see you've got the edge type, which is flat, but you can also change that to rounded, and it sort of like rounds the edges of the bricks. So yeah, that looks good. We can do that one instead. You can see how it sort of rounds the corners up. Okay, so there's our house, and it's actually using no textures whatsoever. However, you can use a texture. So let's do this one. If I assign that to our wall, and again go Printeri Tech, that one there. Okay, now let's use a brick texture. Okay, so what I'm going to use, take this. I'm going to use this brick texture, which is basically, that's all it is. It's just a single texture like that, and I'm going to use that one. So where are we? Here. Okay, so let's put in that texture. Okay, so the colours I want white, so it's just using the texture, so there's no use using anything else. I'm going to turn off the brick raised edge, so we have no raised edge at all, and the mortar colour we want the same as the yellow part of the brick, which is that one, I believe. We can just go here and use the eyedropper to pick that yellow just in case. Okay, so what we can do then, if we change the tiling, again, let's go to about 8 across, 16 down. Okay, now that's not looking that cool, but what we do is we can change the mode. Is Atlas, and as you can see, it's like a 2x2 Atlas. So let's change that from a 1-to-1 to a 2x2. Okay, now what you can see now, you can see some weighting on the bricks here. So what we want is mostly yellow. So let's pull the weighting down of that one, and you start to remove some of those bricks. And again, with the blue one, we can start removing some of the blue bricks as well, till you get something that you like. And you've also got a random ID picker here, so you can just juggle it up until you find what you want. Okay, there's one more thing, and that's the path to do. So let's change that to the Printeri Tech. This time we're going to go for a transparent shader. So let's take a look at this, and we're going to pick some different colors. Okay, now let's do our tiling. So we can offset this a little bit. You can see we've got the U axis which we can offset, or we can change that to the V and we can go that way. Or if you hit none, they're all just completely lined up like that. So let's do that. Let's do that as a 2. Do that as 8. And let's create a bigger mortar gap, I think, like that. And what we can do, let's make the mortar transparent so we don't see it, so it's just like stepping stones now. And there you go, and we have some stepping stones on there. If you found this useful, please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.